add to my friends is everything. It's the lens through which you see the world, the foundation upon which you build your life, the rudder that steers the course of your ship. You see, it's not the winds that blow that determine where you end up. It's the set of the sail, your attitude. We can all experience the same circumstances, the same challenges, the same setbacks, the same storm. But it's our attitude that makes all the difference in how we respond, in what we do next, in whether we let those storms knock us down or whether we decide to get back up again. The key to turning your life around, to achieving your dreams, did becoming everything you are capable of becoming, begins with the way you choose to think. If you're determined to live a life of value, if you're determined to achieve your goals, if you're determined to be the best version of yourself, then it all starts with attitude. It all starts with a decision to see each day, each moment as an opportunity to grow and progress. Your attitude is not innate, it is cultivated. No, it's something you can choose and cultivate every single day. And this brings us to the importance of time. The clock keeps ticking for all of us, doesn't it? Time management is life management. Time is the currency of life, and how you spend it matters a great deal. The reality is, we are all equal when it comes to are young or old, successful or struggling. Each of us gets 24 hours in a day, not a second more. The key difference, why isn't how we choose to use that time? You see, time waits for no one. And there are only so many hours in the day, so many minutes, so many seconds. If you do not take control of your time, what time if you do not manage your time? Well, then it will slip through your fingers like grains of. You have to make a decision to use your time wisely, to use every moment with intention, to take charge of the 24 hours you've been given each day. Every single day is a gift, a chance to make a difference, to work towards your dream, to grow just a little bit more. Time is like money. Imagine having 400 dirham deposited into your account every day, and every night whatever you hadn't spent would be gone forever. What would you do? You'd spend every single dollar, wouldn't you? You'd make sure not a penny was wasted. Will each day you have 86,400 seconds that will never come back again. Seconds that are yours to use, to invest, to make the most of. Order. Are you investing them in your future? Are you using them in a way that serves your goals, your purpose? Most people go through life with their attitude set to default. They let the events of the day determine how they feel. If something good happens, they feel good. If something bad happens, they feel bad. They let circumstances dictate their emotions, their energy, their mood. But my friends, true success comes when you decide that you are the master of your attitude. When you decide that you will be the one to choose how you feel, how you think, how you react, you must take your power back from in the hands of circumstances and own it. This is a crucial aspect of personal development, taking responsibility for your own emotions, your own mindset, and ultimately make your own life. Now, let's talk about this idea of time management and what it means for your attitude. Your ability to manage your time directly impacts your attitude. When you wake up each day with a plan for what you want to accomplish, with an intention for how you want to spend your time, you take control of your life. You set the tone for the day. You decide that you're going to make progress towards your goal, that you're going to grow, that you're going to be productive, that you're going to live a life of value. When you wake up each day and choose to use your time with intention, you empower yourself. You give yourself direction. mission, and focus. And with focus comes strength. It's not just about the hours you put in, but the value you bring to those hours. Time management is about making sure you make the best use of every precious. And it starts with a shift in your attitude. You can choose to see time as an enemy, something that's always slipping away, something that's always running out. Or you can choose to see time as a gift, a chance to create something, to do something, to live fully. If you treat time as a friend, as something that offers opportunity, you'll find yourself more inspired and more focused on the task at hand. Think about your goals. What are your dreams? Maybe it's starting a business. Maybe it's getting in shape, building strong relationship. We're making a difference in the lives of others. Whatever it is, it starts with the right attitude. You have to believe that you can do it. And then you have to take control of your time and make it. The thing about dreams is that they require our consistent effort. Inconsistent effort. It requires an unyielding commitment to managing both time and attitude. Dreams don't just happen. They are crafted with determination, focus, and a positive attitude. Now I know there are distractions out there. I know there are things pulling at your attention, things that seem important in the moment, but add no value to your life. We live in a world where distractions are everywhere, constantly competing for our attention, whether it's the endless notifications on our phones, the lure of binge-worthy entertainment, or the constant noise of social media. You have to make a decision to put first things first. To focus on what really matters, you have to learn to say no to the things that do not move you towards your goals, so that you can say yes to the things that do. Prioritizing is an art that must be practiced if you want to play successful. It's not always easy to say no, but it is necessary if you want to grow. If you want to create a life that is meaningful and fulfilling, your attitude toward the opportunities that come your way will determine your success. If you value your time, if you treat it with respect, if you manage it wisely, you will achieve things you never thought possible. If you cherish each moment and look at it as an opportunity to grow, you'll start seeing results. Every second can either be an investment in your future or a moment. It all depends on your attitude. What time is a gift at? Once given cannot be returned. If you squander it, if you let it slip through your fingers, if you let the distractions of life pull you away from what matters, then you'll find yourself stuck looking back with regret. Regret is the result of untapped potential, of squandered moments that could have been used to grow, to build, to live a life that you love. Imagine, for a moment, reaching a point where you look back at all the opportunities you let go, all the dreams you set all the time you allowed to slip away. That is a feeling of heaviness that weighs down the spirit, the drains, the joy from what life remains. Regret isn't just about lost time. It's about lost potential, unfulfilled dreams in a life that could have been. And I'll tell you one thing. Regret is one of the heaviest burdens to carry. But the good news is today is a new day. Today, you have the opportunity to change, to redirect your path, to take back control of you can make the decision to let go of regret and instead focus on making the most of every single moment that lies ahead. You can choose to make your time count, to use it wisely, to create a life you will be proud of, alive without the burden of regret. We all have the same amount of time in the day. The difference between those who achieve great things and those who do not is how they choose to spend that. It's the attitude they have toward their minutes, their hours, their days. It's the decision they make to use their time within, to set go, to work toward them each day, to make the most of every opportunity. The people who succeed are not necessarily the smartest, the strongest, list, or the most tall. They are the ones who decide that every moment matters and who choose to use their time and energy in the pursuit of their purpose. When I think about attitude, I think about responsibility. It's your responsibility to manage your attitude. It's your responsibility to take control of no one else is going to do it for you. No one else is going to wake you up in the morning and say, hey, it's time to work on your dream. No one else is going to manage your schedule to make sure you're making progress to keep you on track. You have to do it for yourself. This is where self-discipline. Discipline is simply the ability to make yourself do what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. Discipline means taking responsibility for your future and being proactive in how you live your life. But the good news is, you have the power to change your attitude any moment. You have the power to decide how you're going to respond to the challenges that come your way. You have the power to decide how you're going to spend your time. You have the power to decide what kind of life you're going to live. Your life is a reflection of your choices. Every decision you make shapes your reality. And the beautiful thing is that at any moment, you can decide to choose differently. You can decide to choose an attitude of positivity, an attitude of possibility. In Chom, let me tell you something about success is not something you achieve overnight. It's not something that comes to you without effort. It's the result of daily habits, of taking responsibility for your time and your attitude. It's about doing the small things well day in and day out until they add up to something great. The journey to success is made up of small, seemingly mundane actions repeated consistently over time. The key is to focus on progress, not perfection. If you are moving forward, no matter how slowly you are every successful person you see today, every person who has achieved something great started with a dream, a goal, a vision of what they wanted. And then they made a decision to take control of their time, to take control of their attitude, to work toward that goal every single day. They understood that success is not a destination. It's a journey. It's about progress, about growth, about becoming the best version of yourself. It's about looking at each day as a new opportunity to be better, to move closer to your dreams, to create something meaningful. Think about the journey of life like climbing a mountain. When you start, the peak might seem far away, out of reach, almost impossible to conquer. But each step you take, each moment you invest in the climb, brings you closer to. Some days the path is easy. Other days, it's deep and full of obstacles, but it's your attitude. It keeps you moving forward. It's your determination, your ability to focus on one step at a time. That gets you there. You need to remember that the peak is made up of all those small, seemingly insignificant steps, one after another. The power lies in your purse, in your ability to keep moving. Even when the way is unclear, even when the climb feels too hard, if you want to live a life if you want to achieve your dreams, you have to make a decision. You have to decide that your attitude, that your time matters, that your goals matter. You have to decide that you are not going to let at the circumstances, chances of life dictates. You have to decide that you are not going to let pull you away from what really matters. Remember, distractions are always present. They will always be there waiting to pull you away from your goals. It's your choice, whether you allow them to or whether you stay focused. Sometimes we need to remind ourselves that we are not powerless in the face of challenges. Life has a way of throwing unexpected events at sometimes difficult, sometimes discouraging, sometimes downright painful. But you can control how you think. Your attitude is what will turn a setback into a comeback. Your attitude is what will turn difficulty into strength. Challenges can either be the stumbling blocks that bring us down or are the stepping stones, phones that take us higher. It's all about perspective. It's about seeing challenges not as obstacles, but as opportunities to learn, to grow, to become more than you were before. One of the greatest gifts you can give yourself is the ability to take charge of your attitude and your time. When you do that, you take control of your life. You take control of you put yourself in the driver's seat and you decide where you're going. How you going to get there? In what kind of life you're going to live? You become the architect of your own life, creating a reality that aligns with your values, your passions, and your dreams. This is true power, the ability to create a life that reflects who you truly are. You see, the journey of life is filled with choices. Every day you are presented with choices. That will determine your future. You can choose to complain about your circumstances, is to blame others for where you are, to give up when things get tough. Or you can choose to rise above your circumstances, to take responsibility for where you are, to persevere. Even when things are difficult, you can choose to have an attitude of gratitude, of growth, a possibility you can choose to see every difficulty every setback as a setup for a comeback. The attitude of gratitude, in particular, is transformed. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's missing to what's already here. When you wake up each day grateful for what you have, your health, your family, abilities, your opportunities, you set yourself up for a positive and productive day. Gratitude allows you to look at challenges not as problems, but as opportunities to grow, to learn to become stronger. You see, gratitude changes everything. It changes the way you see the world. It changes your relationships. It changes your approach to life. A grateful attitude is a powerful one that helps you maintain your energy. You're passing your focus. Let me tell you something about challenges. Challenges are a part of life. They are going to come no matter who you are, no matter what you do. But it's your attitude toward those challenges that makes you can see challenges as obstacles, as things that are meant to hold you back as reasons to give up, or you can see them as opportunities, as chances to learn, to grow, to become stronger, to prove to yourself just what you are capable of. Challenges can come in many forms. They can be financial setbacks, health issues, relationship struggles, or even doubts about your own abilities. But remember, each challenge you face is an opportunity to develop resilience, to build character, to grow in wisdom. When you face challenges with a positive attitude, when you look at them as stepping stones rather than stumbling blocks, you open the door to new possibilities. You grow through what you go through. Challenges are not meant to break you. They are meant to shape you, to mold you. To bring out the great thing about life is that you always have a choice. You can always decide to change your attitude, to change the way you see things, to change the way you respond. You can decide right now that you're going to make the most of every moment, that you're going to invest in yourself, that you're going to work on your dreams, that you're going to take control of your time and live a life of value. This is the essence of personal empowerment. The understanding that you have the ability to make choices that shape your future. Your attitude is the compass that guides you through the storms of life. It directs your path and influences your decisions. You might not have control over the winds that blow, but you have control over how you set your sail. You have control over how you adapt. How do you change? How do you stay on course despite the challenges? Your attitude gives you the power to how to create your own weather, to make sure that the storms of life don't sink your ship, but instead strengthen your. So let me leave you with this. Your attitude is everything. It is the foundation of your success, the driving force behind the key to your happiness, to your fulfillment, to your growth. Take charge of it. Take control of it. Decide that you are going to live with an attitude of possibility, of gratitude, of grow. Decide that you will be the one to choose how you respond, how you think, how you feel. Decide to be the master of your own destiny. Manage your time well. Use every precious second to move closer to your goals. To make a difference, to live fully, don't let the distractions of life pull you away from what matters. Don't let the circumstances of life dictate your attitude. Take charge. Take control. Choose to live with intention. Choose to make the most of every opportunity. She used to be the best version of yourself. Because your attitude is everything. And your time is the most valuable asset you have. Don't waste it. What squander? Use it with purpose. Make the most of every moment and live the life you are meant to live. When you wake up each morning, you have the choice to focus on what's possible, to look forward with hope, to take action with enthusiasm. Each day is a new opportunity to be better, to make progress, to build moment. Remember, success is not about perfection. It's about progression. It's about consistently moving forward, even if it's just one small step at a time. And it starts with attitude. It starts with the choice to be positive, to see the good, to focus on the possibilities. That's the key to living a life of value. And it all begins with you, with the way you choose to think. The way you choose to see the world, the way you choose to respond to the challenges and opportunities that come your way, make the decision today. Set your sail in the direction you want to go. Take control of your time. Take control of your attitude and live a life of purpose, a life of value, a life that you are proud of. And remember, every single day is a opportune. Each sunrise brings a new chance, is the start over, to redefine who you are, to recommit to the things that matter most. The journey to success is paved with small, daily deck. Those seemingly inconsequential choices that add up over time. To become the foundation of who we are and what we accomplished. Choose every day to be intention. Choose to focus on what matters, to let go of what doesn't serve you, to forgive, to grow, to strive for EXC. Imagine for a moment the kind of life you want to live, the vision of your best self, the dream you've always had for what your future could look like. Hold vision. Let it guide you in your decisions, in the way you spend your time, in the way you react to setback when challenges come. And they will. Let that vision keep you grounded. Let it remind you of what you're working toward. Every small step forward. It's important to understand that success isn't always about grand gestures. It's about the little things, the daily disciplines that you cultivate, the habits that you build, brick by brick. It's about being consistent. By showing for yourself every day, about keeping the promises you make to yourself. When you keep those promises, you build confidence, you build momentum, you build a foundation that is unshake. The life you dream of isn't some assistant fant. It's something you're creating every day, and every choice you Your attitude will be tested. When it feels like nothing is going your way, everything you try might seem to fail, and the weight of your challenges may feel too heavy to carry. But it is on those days that your attitude matters most. It is on those days that you have the opportunity to prove to yourself just how resilient you are, just how determined you can be. It's easy to have a good attitude when things are going well. It's when life gets tough that you discover what you're truly made of. Resilience is the byproduct of a strong attitude, what allows you to rise after every fall, to keep moving, even when the path is unclear, to keep believing, even when others do. Resilience isn't something you're born with. It's something you develop, something you earn through every challenge you face and overcome. And resilience starts with your attitude, with the way you choose to see your challenges not as insurmountable obstacles, but as opportunities to grow, to become stronger, to learn something new about. And let's talk about the importance of self-belief. If you don't believe in yourself, if you don't believe that you're capable, that's your worth, that you have what it takes, then it doesn't matter how much time you have, or how well you, or how perfectly you manage. What's your schedule? Self-belief is the foundation upon which all else is built, is the fuel that keeps you going when the road gets tough, the light that guides you when you can't see the way. So nurture that belief. Be kindly to remind yourself every day of what you're capable of all that you have overcome, of all that you are working. Remember, your attitude influences the people around you too. When you choose to be positive, when you choose to be hopeful, when you choose to keep moving forward despite your challenges, you inspire others to do the same. You become a beacon of hope, a source of light in a world that can often feel dark and discouraging. Your attitude has the power to lift others up, to help them see what's possible, to remind them of their own potential. That is a tremendous power, and it is one that you have within you every single day. It's also important to recognize the role of gratitude and shaping your attitude. Gratitude is what keeps you grounded, what helps you stay connected to the present moment, what allows you to find joy even in the midst of difficulty. When you practice gratitude, you shift your focus from what's lacking to what's A-B. You begin to see all the ways in which you are blessed. List all the opportunities that are available to you, all the beauty that exists in your gratitude. Isn't just a feeling, it's a practice, a choice that you make each day, to see the good, to appreciate what you have, to recognize the blessings that are all around you. For example, start each morning by writing down 3 things you are grateful for. It could be as simple as a warm cup of coffee, a sunny day, or the support of a loved one. This simple practice can transform your mindset and set a positive tone for the day. Gratitude and attitude go. When you are grateful, it's hard to have a negative attitude. When you focus on what's good, on what's right, on what's possible, you begin to see the world in a different way. You begin to attract more positivity into your life, more opportunities, more growth. Gratitude is the key that unlocks the door to a positive attitude. And a positive attitude is the key that unlocks the door to a meaningful, fulfilling. Why so? As you go forward, remember this. You are a master of your own fate, your act, your time, your choices. These are the things that will determine the course of your life. It won't always be easy. There will be setbacks. There will be challenges. There will be days when it feels like nothing is working. But if you can keep your attitude strong, if you can keep believing, keep striving, keep growing, then you will find your way. You will reach your destination. You will create a life that is rich with purpose, with meaning, Live each day with intention. Make the choice every morning to have a positive attitude, to use your time wisely, to move towards your goals with purpose and determination. Hold on to your vision, believe in yourself. Be grateful for every step of the journey, because that is the secret to success. It's not about luck. It's not about circumstances. It's about your attitude. It's about the way you choose to show up for yourself, for your dreams, for the people you love, for the life you want to create. Set your sail. Take control of your time. Take control of your attitude. Life of purpose. A life of value. A life that you are proud of. And remember, it all starts with you. You have the power. Play the choice. Your attitude is everything. Make it count and live the life you were meant to live. Remember, you are in control. Your attitude is everything. Make it count. And when you take control of your attitude and your time, you take control of your life. It won't always be easy, but it will always be worth it. Step by step, day by day. With the right attitude, you will create a life that is fulfilling, a life that is meaningful, a life that truly matters. Your journey is unique. Your challenges are unique, but the principles remain the same. Choose an attitude of grow. Choose an attitude of gratitude. Set your sights on your goals and take charge of the time you have to make those dreams a real. Every moment matters. Every choice matters. Every attitude matters. Make it count and live the life you've always dreamed of. The power is within you.